Thank you. Thank you, Madam Shubhra. Very distinguished guest of the day, Sri Aniruddha Paulji, a renowned global technologist and banker, a Dean Executive Education, Professor Rajesh Babu, Dean Academics, Professor Bhaskar, Dean Development and External Relations, Professor Sumanta Basu, our technology partners, very respected faculty members, my other colleagues from the Institute, esteemed guests, and dear colleagues. The filling up of the hall is taking a little time. Now, especially when it happens in case of alumni meet, that should be considered as a mark of success because they feel at home and this is what it is to be meant as. Since I am their guest house mate, so while coming from there, I have been seeing how comfortable they were, how photography was going on, how some people were still checking in and meeting others. And that is what a very important purpose of such alumni meets are. So that way, the first sign of success is there. I have another sign of success that I could notice, and that is, if any such program happens and it does not ask for financial contribution from the institute's exchequer, that itself is another sign of success. Since I've joined in last 5 months, this is the most elaborate arrangement I have seen, and I must congratulate the team of the organizers of ACE. Without a single monetary contribution from the institute, so they could muster adequate sponsorship, and that is another and very, very important mark of success. So that way, the kudos lies to the organizers and also to the partners, Emirates, VC Now, Ematicus, Talent Sprint, Times Pro. And I hope we'll further our relationship with them. We'll further and deepen our relationship with all the alumni who have come here in this ACE program. Indeed, another sign of success was that it started last year but is still continuing in the second year. Now, not all the initiatives moves forward in the life. Not all. And if at all it is moving, I am moving with a growth, that is another sign of success. So there again comes the accolades to the organizers and of course to the participants. I personally knew many people in my friend and social circle who used to say that I'm Calcutta alumnus. I would not know which program and where did they study and when did they study. After coming here, they started sending me the pic because during my morning walk, I also used to take my selfie and post it on my status or maybe on Twitter. So they used to revert me, and then I started asking. They would tell me like, this is the program I was part of, that is the program I was part of. Executive education, I come from university system, is not that strong product. But here, 1/3 of the entire, even more than 1/3 of the entire revenue of the institute comes from executive education. 5 times the total number of students we have as a regular student are the students of executive education. For an educational institution, it is the student. Education is a very interesting industry where the product is student. I mean, something that we are for. Our product is student and our customer is also student, which is very strange. So our entire focus in an educational institution revolves around the participants. I would certainly not like you to call as either customer or student. You all are professionals. But very interestingly, you all are, when you join us as a participant, it is important for us to frame our policies, our system, our mechanism revolving around the interest of the participants. And I believe that this institution has been able to do that because that is reflected in the total number of an increasing trend that we have seen in terms of number of participants. Revenue is not something that I would like to talk largely about, but in terms of numbers, it is important to see that more and more people are coming up and variety of people are coming. As I said, I'm your guest house mate. So I get to interact with so many people, because my previous assignment has been at Lucknow, and it was a public chair. So lot many people who come from nearby Lucknow area, they used to come, and many a time it has happened over breakfast table or lunch table or dinner table. They used to walk up to me and say, "आप आलोक राय साहब हैं, मैं आपसे मिला हूँ," and so on. So it used to provide me the kind of range that we have been getting. Once on a one fine day, fine morning over breakfast, I found a lady in mid-30s walking up to me and saying, "Hello, sir." Now I was a little amazed. I used to think of isko dekha hai kahin, but I was not able to recognize. She said, "Sir, I've been your student in BHU." She currently works for SEBI. They have a program like in academics, we have refresher and orientation programs, mandatory qualification for promotions. Similarly, they also had, she was AGM there, and to qualify to be DGM, they used to have such programs. So wide variety of program at wide range of people at different positions from different geographies have been coming, and that is where the strength of such institution lies. Now it is for us to create a productive relationship with all the participants, all the students who had come here once to further their learning, to move up into the career. And that is where the onus lies on the institute, not for any specific significance. So whenever I used to speak in any alumni interaction, I do not say कि साहब पैसे दे दो. This is what normally in any of the institution that you have studied, whenever you go and participate in any alumni meet, first thing your institution says is कितना पैसा दे रहे हो? I never say this. Then people start zipping their pockets. That is not the right way. But then it is to establish a productive relationship, an emotional relationship, a valuable relationship, so that they may themselves feel like, if at all this chair is bad, can I be able to contribute कि एक रो की chair हम बदलवा सकें? Can I be able to contribute in changing the chairs of one row? That sense of ownership has to come, and for that, this ownership lies on we as an institute. So it is important. Not just that, I also, because I know some people, I know a family of mine who is from Mumbai. She was participant of a one-year program. She's subsequently got her life mate also from here. So later they got married. Very successful entrepreneur. And that is one thing that I think even at Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta, we need to work a lot on. We get good number of entrepreneurs in our executive education program. That is where we want your support. In mentoring our students, our regular students, in providing some kind of support to our regular students, and also in hand holding, because the entrepreneurship is the only thing where majority of our economic ills remedy lies. So here I would want you all to come forward, hold hands of our regular student or executive education students, and try and provide some kind of support system in furtherance in their success of entrepreneurship. Now, I was told the theme is guided by reconnect, reflect, and reimagine. Now, of course, reconnection lies at the heart of today's initiative. In a government institution like ours, collective wisdom and institutional memory are invaluable assets. This Alumni Connect provides a structured platform to renew professional ties, foster peer learning, and strengthen collaboration between alumni, faculty, and the institute beyond the duration of any single program. We also see reflect as one of the catchline of this event. The idea of reflection invites us to pause and look back at our learning journeys, professional milestones, and the evolving role of executive education in public service and governance. Our executive programs have been shaped not only by academic rigor, but also by the rich professional experiences that you and our alumni bring in to the classroom. This shared reflection helps us assess where we stand and how far we have progressed. It is equally important for us to reflect upon the changing dynamics of higher educational landscape. When this high-end technology tools have come up, are we reflecting upon, not just in our curriculum, but also in our delivery, in terms of net takeaway, not gross, but net takeaway, is something that we are striving hard to reflect upon, and that is where the success of such programs will subsequently lie. And the third word that this ACE theme says is reimagine. This reimagining is looking to the future in the era of administrative reforms, digital transformation, and rising citizen expectations. We must continually reimagine leadership, governance, and capacity building. Your continued engagement will help us reimagine executive education itself, making it more responsive, practice-oriented, and aligned with national priorities. As a government institution, our mandate extends beyond academic instruction towards nation building. Through this Alumni Connect, we seek to cultivate a community of reflective practitioners, connected leaders, and forward-thinking change agents who contribute meaningfully to public systems and societal progress. At IIM Calcutta, we are certainly attempting to impart these changes in our overall delivery. Over the years, the growing strength of our executive education programs have been high, which is 220 plus, and the steadily expanding alumni base, which is 34,000, have been a constant source of encouragement for us. The sustained interest from professionals across government, public sector undertakings, and allied domains reflect the credibility, relevance, and impact of these programs. This confidence is further reinforced by the consistent recognition the institution has received in national and international rankings and assessments. And I must share with you all that IIM Calcutta is probably one of the rarest institutions in the country which has got Triple Crown re-accreditation by all the three agencies. Third is on the way, and we have already done, so it's only a matter of time when we are going to get that. And that will make us probably the only institution in the country to have got this accreditation done twice, all three. Similarly, it also makes me proud to announce that IIM Calcutta has been ranked 83 for open programs in Financial Times Executive Education 2025 ranking and 78 for customs program in Financial Times Executive Education 2025 ranking in the globe. Such acknowledgements not only validate our academic and training efforts, but also motivate us to further enhance quality, outreach, and relevance. We have been trying hard to further our foothold into this training domain, into this executive education domain, into this management development programs domain. And we have moved for strengthening our ties in private as well as government. Very recently, we have had our MOU with HDFC Ergo. Similarly, with Ministry of Communication and Ministry of Urban Development, we also signed our MOUs for continuous streamlined executive training for their executives. Besides, we are being a premium institution. We don't want to fight on the front of pricing. So we are trying to reach out to different governments for government official training by offering the exclusivity of our strengths. Now, over the years, our executive programs have been certainly enriched by diversity of your background, the depth of your experience, and the rigor of discussion you bring in to the classrooms. In many ways, you are the co-creator of knowledge at the institute. Internationalization is one more important initiative that Indian Institute of Management Calcutta is attempting for through executive education. We already run a program in Dubai, but we are ambitious enough to have our full-fledged campus. Today only we have had our preliminary discussion held with one of our partners. And we are in the process of having first our campus overseas, and we are going to start with executive education there itself. And at the next level only, we'll go for a regular management program. At the end, I take this opportunity to express my appreciation to those who have worked towards conceptualizing and organizing this event. As I said, this is the most glamorous program that I've been exposed to since I've joined this institute. I also extend my sincere appreciation to our alumni for their presence and continued association with the institution. I would like to place on record our appreciation for our technology partners or service providers whose valuable support and collaboration enables the seamless delivery of our executive education programs through robust digital platforms. We are also in the process of having our own digital platform, which subsequently we shall be using that. Their contribution indeed has helped us expand outreach while maintaining quality and academic rigor. Now, with these words, I formally inaugurate the Executive Education Alumni Connect and wish this initiative sustained success in the years ahead. Thank you for taking your time out of your demanding schedule to be with us today. I wish this event meaningful conversation, renewed friendships, and productive outcomes. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.